get you with these Akademiks and check it out, because you know what, man? You get to find out, man, that hip-hop and just pretty much everybody who kind of consumes hip-hop, we're the most gullible motherfuckers on this planet, because we'll find out, and we always look up to people who come in the culture who give no fucks about it, but if they come with the cash, because hip-hop is so centered around the fucking money, okay? If they come with the cash, niggas will sell their souls, they'll be cooning, buffooning, tap dancing, moonwalking, they'll do anything for the motherfucking cash. Now, there's this guy, he's trying to come up in hip-hop, okay? Now, you might not know who he is. Let me tell you his name. His name is Martin Shkreli, okay? Now, this individual, he was in the news earlier, not for hip-hop initially, because he was in a story where he bought the rights to a drug called Daraprim, and he basically said, man, and if you guys don't know what drug that is, that's a drug that could help treat AIDS. And if you guys don't know, AIDS is a big epidemic in the United States still, and really across the world. Now, he got the rights to the drug, right? And pretty much he said, you know what, man? Instead of, like, making it affordable, working with these health, like, insurance companies to kind of make it affordable for everybody and save lives, he said, man, fuck all y'all, man. Listen, the price of the brick is going up on some Marlowe shit, yes. He says, I'm raising the price. If you can't pay it, motherfucker, die. That's what it is, okay? He didn't say it in those words, but essentially, that's what he did. Now, everybody kind of took it like, yo, wow, you're really trying to be this brutal and this capitalistic of something that could really save a lot of people's lives. He gave no fuck, okay? Now, he gave a bunch of bullshit-ass reasons, but people saw through it and said, damn, man, you're just an opportunist. Then we quickly saw he did another thing, but this was when he entered hip-hop. He actually bought the rights to a Wu-Tang album. Wu-Tang selling some album. There was a big price tag on it. He bought the rights for like $2 million or so. And basically, he can't distribute it, but he gets to own it for a period of time. Now, okay, we saw that. We're scratching our chins like, what is this motherfucker up to? Now, this latest move shows he wants to get in hip-hop, and he's ready to start throwing around the cash to see who the fuck will be cooning, buffooning, moonwalking, and goddamn crip walking, okay? They don't give a fuck, okay? Because he said, I'm bailing out Bobby Shmurda. I am going to bail out Bobby Shmurda. Fuck all these rappers talking about they got chains and jewelry. These niggas got fake chains. They not bailing shit out. They not putting no money on his books. I'm going to bail him out. Fuck Epic Records. Now, in a conversation with Hip Hop DX, if you haven't seen it or if you haven't heard it actually, you have to click in the link in the description. I have the full conversation there. But he pretty much confirms that, yo, I'm going to be bailing out Bobby Shmurda. I'm going to put up a $4 million, not only for his bail, but for a legal defense for him, because I know the lawyers he got now is trash. And he even said, listen, I know I could get him free and get him off this case because money buys shit. Now I'm scratching my head, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Now he even mentions, he said, listen, I'm not doing this for charity, though. Okay, Bobby Shmurda's going to owe me a little something, something. Kind of like how Tupac owed Suge when he got bailed out. And I'm thinking, huh? Then he kind of really lets it out the bag. He says Bobby Shmurda would have to record for him. Now, let me just say this, man, because I'm going to tell you this right now if you guys don't know. When the devil approaches you in life, and if you don't believe in the devil, it could be whatever evil you think or you kind of believe in. When evil approaches you in life, it will never be dressed with a fucking red face, two big-ass red horns with fire coming out of his eyes and ears. It's gonna be dressed and disguised as whatever you want the most. And I could see it from afar. This guy is nothing good to hip-hop. Now, Bobby Shmurda's team say they're going to take a meeting with him, a conference call, and maybe he does post bail, but I could tell this will not end well. I'm not going to lie. Listen, I have advocated for people to step up, but this guy, he seems very shady, okay? And from his past behavior, I think that he probably had Bobby Shmurda in some worse bullshit, okay? Now, I didn't tell you guys this because I didn't feel like it was necessary to do a video on every little thing about Bobby Shmurda's case, but there is a 20% option on Bobby Shmurda's case. Okay, so the judge actually approved a surety bond, and depending on what type of bond it is, it could be a 10% or a 20% surety bond, depends on who he has it with. Okay, so before, remember I told you guys he had to post the entire like $2 million. Now there is a 10 or 20% option, and depends on how he does it, that could be submitted to the court. So maybe Bobby Shmurda gets out, but I wouldn't trust this guy, not for a second. If you haven't checked out the video in the description, please do. Shmurda Akademiks. Drop your comments in the comment section.